Greetings, dear hearts. How are you? It's Miss D here. It's been a minute. I've kind of gotten caught in the fog of being a creator and just found a blockage where I was still here creating but was not able to find my way to making a video. So I'm in the craft room today doing an update on what's been going on with Miss D. I have two of my beautiful grandchildren here. I have Eli and Kamaya. Those are my son's children. Kamaya, how old are you now? Kamaya 6 and going to first grade this year. Oh my goodness. And this is Mr. Eli. Malik, Eli, how old are you? How old are you? Yeah, that sounds about right. Eli is 4. So he's looking forward to everybody going back to school so he can get all the attention by himself, right? They're going to hang out with me here in the craft room as I kind of catch up with you all. So don't mind them in the back. It's Sunday here, August 26th. The kids are visiting and Grandma's doing her thing. So in the way of catch up, I want to say that last time that I talked to you all, I was talking about extending the channel or creating a channel and talk about my golden years. I turned 60 back in March and I was going to do weekly updates on what it's like being 60 in Miss D. Um, and continue to do my crafting. So I'm turning the channel a little more into this is me kind of keeping a little video record of what's going on with me here in my 60s. I'm calling myself the Golden Girls. So I've been going through a couple little things as we have entered the 60s. And one of the things was I still love YouTube. I still love creating. But I found that when they changed the format, I lost my steam. It's not so much my passion for what I do, it was my frustration with I had a goal that I was trying to reach, and yes, we do have 100 subscribers, and I still need to make a surprise for our 100 subscribers. Reaching that mark back in the day, that was the mark to reach to be able to start seeing your way here on YouTube to being a little more successful. That benchmark has been changed to a really high number, which makes me feel like little people like me with the unknown channel don't really have the chance to maybe um, reach the numbers that it takes to be able to be financially successful. But um, it was a couple little changes in YouTube over the time that I've been here a year creating. And that, along with life, kind of, I got frustrated and had a blockage. And I'm going to be real honest. For anybody that dares to watch a Miss D video, you know that I'm straightforward, real honest, and just talk about what's real in life. So part of the journey here in the 60s was I had that dental issue going on where I lost my top teeth. That plus trying to create videos weekly, bi-weekly became a little bit of a barrier. I found myself not camera ready, shall we say. Like even today, I don't have my denture cream in, and what I find with dentures, if you don't have the denture cream, sometimes they can slip. So for my fellow denture wearers out there, yeah, I will be wearing a little poly grip or a little Fixodent or something on the regular. But I on the weekends a lot of times don't put it in and just kind of go with how they fit without it. But in my professional life, I have to have a little more security than that, so Fixodent. That's been an adjustment for me to have to make. Being a denture wearer and dealing in the public, trying to get used to the idea of not having my natural teeth, was a mental game being played. That happened along this journey. Oh, excuse me, 1 second. grandkids require grandma time. And we're eating chips. And we're going to give Eli some chips. This is not an endorsement, but we sure are eating some Lay's stacks, right?
I want some too.
Who are you? Welcome to the Dear Hearts. Tell the Dear Hearts hi.
Hi.
This is who? Who are you?
Jasmine.
That's Jasmine Devalin. You've seen Jasmine in some of my videos. The tie-dye sneaker we did out in the park. Jasmine has her own YouTube channel. So let me do a little grandma thing right here. Okay, that's all the chips that we're getting while Grandma's making this video. If we're staying in this room, we're watching Grandma. You might say something to the Dear Hearts, but no more interruptions, okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's see if they stick to that. They're beautiful, aren't they? I've been a blessed woman. All my grandchildren are beautiful and sweet human beings. And okay, so I was at the part where I was talking about barriers to me being regular with my videos as I had once been. I was getting ready to talk about health. Not only did I become a denture where I here recently had to deal with the fact that I had at one time been diagnosed with diabetes. And, you know, pretty much the way I do things is I'm pretty much natural. And so I was going without taking the meds for the diabetes, doing a little thing where I tried to lose weight naturally by just taking one thing out of my diet. I was willing to go slow with the process. So each year I was taking one thing out the diet. I see you back there, Kamaya. Like this year, we did take chips out of the diet, and very rarely do I get to eat chips and have to be free-hearted sharing with the kids instead of eat the whole thing myself. And I have been able to lose weight. About 3-4 weeks ago, my mother came to visit, and so in the getting ready for her to visit, I did too much. You know, I have a back issue. For those that have been following me for a little while know that I was in a car accident some time ago and ended up with a back injury that limits how much I can do physically. And so in prepping for my mother to come, I was very physical, trying to clean the house, try to prepare meals and all that, and my back didn't like that. And so I ended up having a couple falls and ended up in the emergency room. It was a big to-do. Excuse me 1 minute, dear hearts. I think we're going to say goodbye to these little ones, and I'll come back. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Grandmom first. So what I was saying was pretty much had a couple health issues after all that cleaning, getting ready for mom to come and falling a couple times. My back was so out of it that I fell a couple times. My family wasn't hearing anything but get yourself to the emergency room, which I did, which ended up until just here last week, me going back and forth to the doctors, having all kinds of tests. MRI was in the picture, all kinds of needles and pricks, and trying to figure out how much feeling I have in my feet and legs, how much damage my back has gone through, all just a whole bunch of tests. You see me, Miss D's still here. She's still standing. She's still walking. She hurting a little bit, but I'm all right. And the way I plan to deal with it is to keep going on. So these videos now are becoming a little bit more important to me than my leave behind. I have 14 grandchildren. And should I not make it to see these people grow into lovely young men and women, I would love them to have a little piece of me left behind. See who Grandma really was. So these videos now will be the real me doing what I do. Leaving a little piece for the grandbabies, for my children, for my family, just to have a sense of who I am and what it's like to be me here in 60 and going through this passage. So this is really going to be a diary. I don't know how many people will follow, and what I've decided, since YouTube plays their game, I'm playing mine. I'm not even going to worry about the numbers. I'm going to post videos of whatever I feel like posting, whether people decide to follow, look, like, do whatever people do. I'm going to do what I do. So, dear hearts, the 100 of you that have started with me, I would love if you stayed with me. If I just only have you 100 who I appreciate, I'm going to call that successful with YouTube. Hope our family grows. But I want to start really making these videos for myself and for you all. If you have some things you would like to see me do and play with, cool, we'll do that. And otherwise I'll do what I do. Like now, right now, I've been into painting, acrylic painting, and so I'm doing a lot of that. Share a little bit in a second. For those of you who accidentally found your way to this video, I want to say hi. Come on back. See what's going on with Miss D. What I do is a lot of crafting in different forms. I love cardboard, so I make projects with cardboard. I love acrylic painting, so I've been painting up a storm. Just really a crafter at heart. But most of all, I'm a mother and a grandmother, and I spend time thinking about and living with my family, so the videos will include family a little bit more. We may have the interruptions like we just had with the grandkids around, and I'm calling that all right, since it doesn't look like we'll be a monetized YouTube channel with the format that they have. It may as well be a channel, a real channel. So I'm here right now declaring these may not be your typical videos, but they will be real. They will be a real woman going through life and sharing pieces, okay? So I can't promise you polish. This is what I have to work with. I call this the studio. I have a corner that is the studio. Let me just pan a little bit and show you the studio craft area. Look at all that acrylic paint. There's a couple projects in the making. This is one corner of my bedroom, and I call this corner the craft corner. I have my desk. I have a place for my supplies. And if I could turn this, if you don't mind, really a little jerky ride. I'll just pan and show you a little bit of the craft area. Keep supplies up here. Can you see that? Am I giving you a good shot? What am I doing? I don't think I gave you the supplies that are up high. And supplies down low. So this little corner is my crafting corner. Behind the supply wall is my little kitchen area that I've created. I spend most of my time when I'm not at work here in the craft room, craft area. My bedroom, my bed area is right over here. So this is full disclosure. So when you see me, you see where I'm at. That's the bedroom, the bed area, which I also use for hanging my pictures that I have been painting. And behind this wall, I have created me a little kitchenette. Little electric two-eyed stove, a microwave, and a refrigerator in the closet. Little cardboard shelves I made. Because of my back, the going up and down stairs, it doesn't work for me. It's if I'm upstairs, and I generally stay here until I'm going out to either go to work or if I have to go to the store or something like that, I go. But I don't do the run of the house, the up and down the stairs. My body doesn't allow for anymore. So I make do up here. So it's a three-story house. So I'm up on the top floor. I have a bathroom. I have a little hall that I use for some storage of my crafts. Bathroom gets storage of the craft. One day I'll be bold enough to show you all the storage spaces I use for crafts because Miss D kind of hoards a little bit on supplies and cardboard. But I make this space work. So when I'm talking about the craft room or the craft corner, it's this corner that I am sitting in now. I'm actually enjoying it. You know, since I've come to start living with the body pains that I have, the back disability and all that, and okay, so I don't go up and downstairs. Those grandkids are young. You see them come up here, right? They come. They know where I'm at. They come and see me. My daughter will come and she'll chit chat, or, you know, I do go to visit the kids that don't live with me. I have 5 kids, and so the others live out and about, and I go visit. But generally, this is where Miss D is at, happy in her little corner. I want to show you that kitchen area one of these days. So as a crafter, I am using it for a therapeutic tool. This acrylic painting has mentally saved me. I paint and the pain goes away, or should I say, I'm not conscious of it because I'm consciously into the painting, and so I'm not feeling the pain. The way our brains work is that we focus on the one thing that's right in front of us, right at hand. It does not focus on painting and pain at the same time. Isn't that beautiful? It's a lovely thing. So I use it for therapeutic value. And then I got to tell you, I just been acrylic painting, and the paintings you saw on the wall are some of the things I have. I've only been painting 4 or 5 months. And believe it or not, I have sold at least 3 of my paintings. That's news to me, okay? I'm getting joy at it. I know I'm a beginner, but people are looking at the paintings and snatching them up. I'm going to say thank you to the art Sherpa. um, I have learned so much from the art Sherpa and her mother, Ginger Cook. They are who I'm taking the painting lessons from. I watch YouTube videos of them creating paintings. I paint with them and I do my own spin on some, and it has opened up my creative juices. So this is a shout out always when I'm talking about painting. Will I be mentioning and grateful to um, Cinnamon Cooney, the art Sherpa, and her mother, Virginia Cook. Thank you, ladies. Ladies! Ms. D keeping it real, painting up a storm. That being said, today what I was going to do was just let my camera run. I started a little painting that I need to touch up. It's actually in my practice book. I am practicing a lion. So I just got him started, and I want to touch him up because I'm feeling like if I can get this done well in my practice book, that I will do it on a canvas. You want to see inside my practice book? Might inspire somebody to do some painting. Now, know that these are just practice. This, I feel like the flower pot was the hit for Miss D. Um, but Ginger Cook does a lot of flowers in flower pots, so I was inspired watching her one day to do that. Now, some of these are just abstracts of me just playing around trying to learn some techniques. I actually been doing wine bottles and glasses in some paintings. This one I finally worked up, and I have a canvas I have done of it. Practicing for my meditation girl. Couple more. This looks like the beginning stages of something, right? But I love watching even the ones that I just started with. And what I do in my practice book is I just play around with concepts and ideas before I put them on canvas. I'll be watching a video and they'll be doing something that I think is interesting, and I'll grab my practice book and start playing, working on eyes. Whole bunch of working on eyes. Kind of like that practice. And believe it or not, all these things, when I do them, I truly relax in them. And then when I get to a point that something looks that good, I'm so pleased and happy. It's one of my favorites. Doing a little abstract. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just let the camera run. And I'm going to play with this lion and see how much I can get done with him. And call that catching up with everybody. Some of it is quite interesting, just the process of me playing around. Oh, another one of my favorites. I like to go through these books and look at what I was doing and where I've come, see things I plan to work on and put to canvas. I really am enjoying the whole painting and learning to paint. Alrighty. So I hope you understand what's going on here at the channel, and I hope you stick around. Lots of things to come. If not, it's my video journal. And so for my kids who I plan to leave these videos behind for, look at Mom. She trying to be a YouTuber right on, okay? They knock her down, she gets right back up. That's what I want you to be doing, okay? Life has a lot of ups and downs. Get down. Get back up. Stay in the fight. That's what Mama does. Alrighty. Let's adjust and let you watch me paint. So these videos may not always be perfectly polished, but they are real. So what's on the easel is a painting I had started some time ago on a piece of cardboard. Just working out some skills. And I'm feeling her. I'm going to leave her here and paint on the back, and I'm going to take that lion and see if I can work him up and see if he's going to end up on canvas. Give you a little pause. I think as far as practice, this one is almost to where I want him to be. So I'm just going to have to do a little touching up to fine tune him. I'm not going to take him out of my practice book. Making this video as if it's just catching me doing what I do. Trying to get the texture. The biggest thing that I've been going through on this particular painting, trying to make fur here. Haven't painted, this is the first animal I even attempted Well, first, lion, I did try a horse in my practice book. It's somewhere in his face I kind of want to darken up a little bit. I had a reference image that I was using, but it was on a video, so with me trying to record, I figure out how to use my phone uh, to record. I can't record me and watch a YouTube video at the same time, so I'm just gonna have to make him up as I go. Find this very relaxing. That. Yeah, as I'm thinking about my YouTube sharing, I'm wondering what people find interesting. You know, I myself, I can watch videos on all kinds of subjects. There's a couple families that I watch on YouTube. Maze Lee, for one, I really like their style. They're pretty much just vlogging their daily life. They're on adventures of life and they're sharing them with the whole YouTube audience. Right now, they've just moved to California. It's a mixed couple. The woman is black and the man is Korean, and they have a blended family in that she had four or five, like 3 or 4 kids before they married, and now they have two, so they have a big old family. And the way they are living is so beautiful to me. In that the guy really seems to love all the kids, and they're young and doing their best to make sure that they're really parenting, loving God, and living to their full potential. Is a beautiful thing. And how they do their videos, he's, I want to say, a video journalist. Uh, like a cinematic kind of person. His video, when he's creating, is so beautiful. They look like stories, like movies, I should say. And so, but he's really just telling the journeys of his family. So I'm like things like that. I could get with that, just the journey of me. I'm not as creative as he is with his camera as of yet, but I can journal me doing me, leave a piece for kids and a piece for the community. I'm gonna add a little more um, detail around his face. It's very relaxing. hope somebody besides me can get some benefit out of um, watching a video that I have done. I'm just starting with this thought process to just share what I share. So I'm expecting it to blossom more as I go. Not only will I be painting, but doing all the journeys of life and sharing. Oh, that makes him look a lot better. You see that? He's coming alive. He's coming alive. Get his nose together. So I'm just a beginner painter, and I thought it would be cool if people could see somebody in the process of learning paint, you know, because for some people, it can be um, very scary to even venture out trying to paint. And for me, I want everybody to know you can do this thing. It's easier than you think. It's more fun. It's definitely good for your body. You're definitely relaxing and lowering your blood pressure. It's one of those big benefits. And I thought, why not share me just doing, so that people know that you don't have to be intimidated by those artists that have been painting for hundreds of years and every stroke is perfect and beautiful. That there's benefit in those for us who just are starting, having fun, enjoying the process. He's actually starting to come alive. That's one of my favorite parts when I finally get a piece to start working. And with acrylics, you have to put layers and layers upon layers on everything to get it to come alive. So patience is a value with acrylics, which is a learning something for me. I haven't been the most patient person on the planet. And Ginger Cook, uh, she likes color. I saw her painting this rainbow unicorn last night. Almost on a rainbow, this bad boy. She had that thing looking so pretty. And she stroked so fluidly. The paint strokes, every stroke she was swirling and mixing colors. It was inspiring. Just beautiful. Makes me want to put a couple little other colors on him. But I think since I said that, I might just play with a blank palette and just play. You see? Coming along, right? Put a little bit of red in that hair, a little burnt sienna. Liven that hair up a little bit. lot. Just play with a little bit. Nice. I got to do a little around the eyes. Get them to come to life. Here comes one of those grandkids again. It's a different one. Oh my goodness.
It was Joy's birthday.
Yesterday I tried to call her. Look at you, handsome.
We came when she wanted to come up here and see what
Tell her to come up here and see what I'm doing. You look handsome. Another set of grandkids. So I'm going to see the grandkids and I'm going to pause you right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to end right here. Let you see my work. This is the lion. How's he looking to you?
Yeah, Mom, one chips.
And we're going to call that the end. Thank you for watching, dear hearts. I hope you stay around and watch more as we go through our golden years here and do what it takes. I'm going to say hi to the grandbabies and I'm going to say bye for now. Bye.